with shoulder pain specifically when you reach overhead, or it could be reaching the back of the car and you have it either on the front part of your shoulder, backside, or it could go down into your upper arm. It could come from one of three areas that need to be addressed. Now, if you sit for your job a lot, you'll notice that you have rounded shoulders. Well, this can be a big indicator that you could either have a stiffness thing in your middle back or weakness in two muscle groups that I'm sure that you haven't really heard about, but I want to teach you so you know how to address this correctly so you can resolve the issues the right way. So middle back tightness, I'm referring to right in between your shoulder blades where your scapula is. That's called your thoracic spine, and it's supposed to extend. But when we're pushed in this forward position, it locks up, and when you try to reach up and your shoulders are forward, this is all you're going to be able to do. But if you have freedom of motion or good extension, then you can stand up nice and tall and your arm will be able to move freely. Now, if you have good mobility in your middle back, then you have to look at two muscle groups. They are the serratus anterior and the lower traps. The serratus anterior muscle starts at the shoulder blade, underneath the shoulder blade, and wraps around on the front side. Really important for stabilization of the shoulder blade, along with the lower trap, which starts right at the bump of the bottom of the scapula or the shoulder blade and attaches down. These muscles help move and control the shoulder blade forward and backwards. And super important when you are lifting your arm up, these muscles control this shoulder blade to allow that freedom of motion. So check out these three simple exercises that can help address that shoulder pain and get you going in the right direction. Let's talk about the first one, the middle back stretch. All you'll need is a golf club or any kind of dowel. You're going to go into a kneeling position, use a table, grab the dowel or club, face your hands towards you. In kneeling position, put your elbows on the table, squat all the way down, and then pull your hands back towards behind your head. You should feel the stretch in your arms or your middle back. Hold for about 5 or 10 seconds and then release. Typically we'll do this 5 or 10 times. That will help with the mobility. Now let's show the middle back, the serratus muscle, how to strengthen that. All you'll need is a tubing. You're going to place a tubing right below your shoulder blades and take the band up around through your armpits. In a standing position, put your arms straight out, then lift them up about 20 to 30 more degrees, so about 110, and keep your arms straight. Push your arms as far forward as you can, and you'll notice that your shoulder blades will be pushed forward. Hold for about 3 to 5 seconds, and let them come back down. And typically we'll do this 5 to 10 times, holding for 3 to 5 seconds. After doing that, to work on the serratus anterior, then what I want you to do is take the band, palms up, thumbs out, wrap it around a couple times, and standing nice and tall with your core nice and tight. What you're going to do is keep your elbows tucked at your side and pull your hands out and pull your shoulders down at the same time. Pause for 3 to 5 seconds and then come back in. So from the back side, it looks like this. Pull your hands out and pull your shoulders down, and you should feel your shoulder blades getting nice and close together. Holding it 3 to 5 seconds, do it 5 or 10 times. Now these 3 exercises will jumpstart the correction of your middle back and your serratus anterior and the lower trap in order to help resolve that shoulder pain. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at dulacpt@gmail.com.